Ethan.
I'm JP.
And this is White Noise, a podcast, episode 2. Got to our second one. On time.
I bet you're all shocked and amazed.
I shouldn't say on time yet, because we haven't uploaded it. We're just recording it. I'm going to assume
I'm sure it is on time.
No, the universe will just explode for one day, and then we'll have to upload it on Wednesday. Maybe.
Why did you pick Tuesdays anyway?
Because they're terrible days.
That was actually...
We're going to brighten people's days?
Yeah.
Well, because like nothing...
Tuesdays
really
just suck. Nothing happens on Tuesdays.
Because like everyone hates Mondays.
Mondays are at least significant.
9/11 happened on a Tuesday.
Oh.
So yeah, second episode. Thanks for joining in. We actually seemed to get some people's attention last time. People said they were going to be tuning in every Tuesday, so thank you for joining us.
Awesome.
If you enjoyed these episodes, be sure to click the like button and then, like, comment or share them or something.
I mean, if you liked it. If you didn't like it, I mean, you don't have to click the like button.
I mean, it'd be nice. It helps. I know, like, people, you hear that all the time, like, and that's like a
It legitimately
mantra
does,
repeated,
though.
like, on
Yeah.
every single YouTube video. But yeah, YouTube's got a weird, like, snowball effect thing, so the more attention it gets, the more attention
Like,
it
it's gonna
gets.
get-
It appears on the suggestion thing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, anything you click on it or share or stuff helps us out, so
Yeah.
thank you. Do that. Crap, I lost my train
Did I
of thought.
really mess you up that bad?
I think, yeah, you messed me
It
up.
really did throw me off. This is a great start. Okay, so I thought I'd start off this episode by kind of introducing you guys to our crew just really quick,
Yeah. Okay.
because a lot of the stuff we do doesn't really highlight who's doing it very well,
It's
and a lot of
usually
times
just you.
people really...
At least for the live action stuff.
Most people think it's just me, and it was just me for a while, but it's slowly being distributed amongst our group of 8 people.
I mean, the live action stuff even has only had about half of us.
Yeah, that's true. We haven't had too many people, but we're speeding up on getting people involved and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's basically it is me. I do a lot of stuff. I do most of the
Yes.
animations and things, and you've seen me in other videos. And then there's Ian, who helps us write a lot of the writing. He's like everything I write, I give to him, and he reviews it for me. And you've probably seen him in a couple things. He was in the Zucchini and Rhubarb, and he's in our movie as Big Fist.
Big Fist.
And then John, he was in stuff back like
Airsoft
at the
Wars.
beginning, like really early stuff that never actually made it onto YouTube before we actually started making decent things.
Who?
John.
Oh, yeah, John.
Yeah. Currently, his most notable role is inspiring the John character from Fable videos.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's the one I played the games with that,
Broke all the
introduced the
windows,
stories. And then there's Reed, who you've probably seen in videos but didn't notice because his face was covered. That's usually his thing. And then he also makes all of our props and designs guns and stuff.
He's
for
really
us.
good at it. Me and him are going to go in the belt
Oh,
business
yeah.
in a couple of years.
Belts, yeah. He and Ethan come up with belt ideas all the time.
They're actually, some of them are pretty good. Some of them are really good. I'm not going to mention any of them because they're our ideas and they're not yours.
And then there's Ricky, who kind of like disappears into his own dimension for most of the year
Yeah.
and then shows up every now and then
He
to be
literally
in a video.
just showed up like a month ago.
Yeah, he just disappears and then every now and then is like, hey guys, what video are we making? And then
He was in the Zucchini and Rhubarb.
he was in
one as
Zucchini.
well.
Well, that was his video.
Oh,
Actually.
really?
Yeah, he came up with that one. He was in that one, and he was in Refresher Round, the one that Freddie Wong ripped off with
Remember that one?
with their video. I don't remember what they called it, but
Just another fighting game or something.
yeah,
Every
some
fighting game
stupid
ever.
generic name.
Really.
Freaking Freddie Wong. And then there's Jeffrey. Jeffrey was absent for a while because he moved to Tennessee briefly, but he's been showing up in stuff more recently. He's been in
Knife salesman.
yeah, the
Entendre.
Entendre. Yeah, he was the guy in that one doing the grocery shopping, and then he's also in The Guards Themselves. And then we have these two, JP, who does all of our music, including the music for this show, and you were in Gary the Misanthrope
I was
a while ago.
I had
that was
my little cameo.
that
in
was
Gary
your
the
first cameo,
Misanthrope.
He was
and
in the
then
movie, too.
he plays Mr. Justice in The
Yes.
Guards Themselves. And then we have Ethan, who
Hey.
does this mostly. He was
Yeah.
he was our co-host back in the old show, and then does this and does some voice acting stuff every now and then. You guys still haven't heard it because I haven't
Yeah.
made the videos that he did the voice acting for.
I feel like I'm falling into the John slot where like everything that he does, like it doesn't make it. So like just everything kind of gets dropped off the earth.
But those will show up eventually. We've got a few shut up. We've got a few animations that will come out at some point. And then he has like a brief cameo in the movie also.
I do?
So those are remember you were there.
Oh yeah.
Wait, you
I
were?
was there,
You
yeah.
were there. It was in the anarchist's base. He's just one of the extra villain guys in like the cloak.
I
and
was
stuff.
almost peasant man, but then like the thing it smelled so terrible, so I didn't wear it.
So those are the 8 of us, and those are the people you'll be seeing on this show. It'll mostly be us 3 because we're the most available at the moment, but the rest of us will be coming in and making cameos every now and then. So I was thinking, what if you guys had to like pick a different name other than yours now? What would you pick?
Like first name?
Yeah, first or last. If you could just like go and like change your name, what would you change it into?
Is this a serious question? Or
I don't know.
I'm gonna take it as
It can be serious.
Let's both be serious.
if I could change my name. Whoever thinks of this first, go ahead.
I mean, I've got one.
Go ahead.
I've always wanted to change my first name to Oliver.
Oliver.
That's a pretty cool name.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see myself as an Ethan. Like, I like the name. Don't get me wrong. I think my parents named me
It's
pretty
a
well.
unique name.
But I like Oliver. I don't know. It's just a nice name.
I could see you being an Oliver. That would work okay.
I'm actually really content with my name, but I used to really want to change my name. Well, not actually want to change it, but I really like the name Leaf. Like L.
Leaf, like Leif Erikson.
Yeah,
the Viking.
yeah, like L. What is it? EIF? Or-
L-E-I-F.
yeah. It's a cool name.
That would be pretty interesting.
And then if you're pissing me off, I'd be like, leave me alone.
No, you wouldn't do that because everybody else would do that to you, and then you would hate
Hey,
me.
leave him alone. And then you'd probably like sucker punch me.
I thankfully, like, I didn't really have, my name doesn't really rhyme with much of anything insulting, so I never had to deal with, like, people, like, well, there's that, there's the,
That story will be
People
shared
pronounce
here
it
at
wrong.
some
You
point.
tell that story.
or there's the South Park thing, which people always have to do, but that's the most I get.
What's the South Park thing?
People saying my name obnoxiously in the South Park voice. There's a character named Kyle from South Park, apparently, and
You tell that story.
no, not that. That's not the same thing.
Tell the calculator story.
Oh, well, that was just, we were,
Is this
that
the
was our-
time and place for that story?
yeah, sure, why not? We
Okay.
were in a calculus class with a teacher who could not pronounce the word calculator.
Or calc,
There's
actually.
a math teacher. She could not pronounce calculator or calculus.
And
She said calculator.
yeah, and
That's her
she
word for it.
didn't have an accent either. I mean, she was like very. I mean, she was
And
loud.
everything else was fine. She just
She had a big voice like this. And
accent
like, guys,
was
for this quiz, you're gonna need a calculator. Calculator. And so Kyle
She
developed.
just found this.
Kyle developed. Oh my gosh! Yes. Miss or Miss?
Why would you say her name? Why would you say her name?
Because if you
Name
find
drop.
this, are you gonna bleep that out?
Probably.
Okay.
We're just like make it really weird. Like,
I think I was
We're not
covering.
done here.
Anyway, no. So Kyle developed what he called the calculator count. It was a tally.
Yeah. I just had it like in one of my binders or something. We had like these tally marks, and I like the whole face of the binder was like filled by the end of the year.
I think we counted like 89, and he started like
There was a bunch.
3/4 of the way through the semester. But
And at one point, you
Yes.
like,
oh no, the reason I said cat is because just like she couldn't say calculator.
she
couldn't
couldn't even like
Kyle.
say the ending of my name. For some
Cat.
reason.
I need you to come here, cat. But okay, so yes, one time I was absent for a while due to illness or something like that, and I had missed at least one quiz. And this one day, it was like a makeup day in class. We weren't really doing anything, but Kyle was there, and I went to her to ask if I could make up the quiz, and she's like, yeah, okay, go get one of the textbooks. And so I'm grabbing the textbook, and then I look over at her, I say, Miss Blank, am I going to need a calculator for this quiz? And she just looks at me for a while.
He like stares right at him like, oh crap.
Yeah, you'll need a calculator. And then Kyle was just like, you just did that?
It was awesome. It was just beautiful. It was worth going into class every
See,
single day.
this is what I talked about. I just did this.
Oh yeah, okay.
I need a knot.
So yeah, that was fun. And then she ended up like moving to China or something.
What?
Yeah, no, at the end of the she was
And then I heard that she moved back. If she's watching this, we're so screwed.
It was funny because she moved to China and we were like, if we ever meet her students in the future, we're gonna know it's them. Because
Oh!
they're gonna be talking in like a heavy Chinese accent.
me, can I please borrow your calculator?
Oh my god, that
It's
was
gonna be perfect. I can't wait.
It was like broken English and then calculator.
It There were a lot of pretty great teachers at our school, though.
Yes.
Like we went to a school called Vista Ridge in Cedar Park, and it was like I know a lot of people have like really bad high school experiences, but our high school was awesome. There were some great people.
I didn't have a great high school, but like I didn't have bad high school experiences just because I kind of surrounded myself with decent people.
Yeah.
So I think that's like
ours was pretty new too. That was another thing. Like when we first got there, like there'd only been like one.
I think the high school experience is like generally better than newer the high school.
Were you there since freshman year?
Yeah.
Because I didn't get to know you till junior year.
Yeah, it took a while, but there were lots of just the whole staff there was great. Like I know a lot of people like the theater and the band people, but even the people you're supposed to hate were really just like amazing.
Like
the
disgruntled gym teacher / biology professor.
we had that guy. We had the drill sergeant who was our biology professor in the prison cell room. There was nothing on the walls. I swear it was like kept colder than the rest of it. There was only one window.
Cachola or no, not.
No, you probably didn't meet him. It was
what was his name?
I don't even remember. It was like there was the advanced science class which I entered, and it was too hard, so I was like, I'll move down to the bottom one. But there was no in between. There is really future
hard.
Geniuses of America and
remedial
future
science.
convicts of America. Those were the two options. And there were like no windows in the room. It was pretty terrible. But the guy was funny. You just walk in. I mean, it was funny just to watch because you'd walk in there. He'd yell at everyone like for the first half of class for something they did last class. And then there was the ISS teacher who I never met, but I heard stories of him all the time. Who would like walk up and down the hallway, the in-school suspension area. He would call it his hallway, and he had a horse jawbone that he would like slap on his hand as he was like marching up and down the hall.
A horse jawbone?
Yeah, I heard he swapped it out for a human one after a while.
Oh, alright.
I'm sure that's true.
No, I mean, this was like coming from like several people. It wasn't just like one guy. Like,
did you hear that the ISS
yeah,
has a human jawbone?
This is just like a commonly known fact. Like,
alright. It's in the
you know the guy
yearbook.
with the
ISS guy with his jawbone. Oh.
There was our gym teacher who came in like hungover every day, and so we just like played Advance Wars on John's Game Boy Advance every day.
Oh, and there's the light that happened. I remember that you told me about the light.
Oh yeah, well, I'm sure that probably happens with everybody. People just like kicking stuff out of the ceiling and knocking the lights off. Except they'd put the lights back up, and then like a week later they'd do the same thing, like break the same lights.
Oh my gosh.
I know in my gym, like we always had the like on dodgeball day or soccer day or kickball day, 90% of we had the rubber. We either had the rubber balls that were like they were good, they were like actual dodgeballs. And then we had like the really bad squishy ones that you couldn't do anything with.
Yeah.
Did you ever have those?
Yes, and then you squeeze them and the air gets out of them.
And then they like slowly
yes, I love those.
We had those and we had the other ones, but if we ever did anything like when we did dodgeball, we usually tried to use the kickball ones.
Yeah.
But like once in a while, they all popped or they ran out of air, and we had to buy new ones because I mean
we had the little I think we only had the little foam.
So we eventually had all the foam ones, and no one liked them because when you threw them, they all looped up and got in the rafters, and it was not our fault at all. Like we threw it and it was like. And it was just gone.
Like that.
Yeah.
There was always like a few, there were a few different people in the
throwing a
dodgeball
frisbee
group.
and air hits it just.
I love that sound.
I don't think they can hear it. You'll just see us all going like.
But there was always like there were some people who could just like for some reason shoot the thing like a bullet that you had to avoid.
Oh, the dodgeball. Yeah.
It always came like everybody would get out, and then you had the few people who could like shoot them like a machine gun, and on the other team you had the one who could like
dodge.
do like ninja backflips out of the way of these dodgeballs. And that was when it got interesting. Like it was fun being in it. And then you got out, and there was a little bit of a lull, but then by the end, everyone was just like staring at these guys. They should have Olympic dodgeball. That's what they should do. They should add dodgeball.
There was
You
that
guys-
movie though.
Wait, yeah, the movie. I was just about to bring it up.
Yeah, well, they've done that with like every
Kind of sport.
every school gym sport
Like ping
they've
pong.
made into a
Ping pong's
lame
not a
movie
sport.
starring Will Ferrell. That's just like
Is Will Ferrell in dodgeball?
I don't know. I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't-
Is he?
no.
I'm gonna look that up.
There's
I bet he's in there in like a small role
No,
somewhere.
I really don't
It
think
seems
so.
like his kind of movie.
Are you guys dissing Will Ferrell?
No, Will Ferrell is one of those people where I really like him, but I hate everything he does.
I agree with that.
Even
Like, I love him.
Okay.
He's hilarious. I don't like any of his movies,
And
except for
I'm-
Elf.
So
I'm like,
where is he hilarious if you don't like?
If you see him in like interviews and things, or like in little skits, like Funny or Die stuff, he's great.
Yeah, he's
but
a-
most of the full like Hollywood movies he's in are usually just dumb, and I just never really like them that much.
Did you see Talladega Nights?
I did. I
You
watched
should
it
have
in
liked
class.
Oh, the Ricky
I wasn't extremely impressed with Talladega
See,
Nights.
the thing is, like, I'm one of those weird mutants that doesn't like Elf. I liked it at first, in my defense, but then they started playing it every single year.
Yeah,
It
that's
became
why they-
in a row.
like a
Like the Rudolph animated claymations.
no, it was like a
became that.
fandom. Like everyone.
I hate that word.
It's
Fandom?
like it turned
It's
out-
very accurate though.
Alright, so, the sandbar still has not put its webcam back up, and we haven't gotten a hold of them yet. So we're going to contact them this week, but until then, this is this week's sandbar.
I really like this one.
This is like the location you would look for in Minecraft to start building your house.
right there.
Yeah, like right up on that hill.
Wow. Of all the things you could say about this, it's about Minecraft.
But it's true, to be fair. That's pretty true.
Or an actual house, I guess.
yeah, I would build a real house here.
I don't know. I think like when high tide goes in, you would die forever.
Well, you just couldn't cross it right there, that's all.
Oh wait. Oh, those are houses. So yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh, those are houses?
Yeah, there's already a little neighborhood there. That'd be nice. They seem like nice people.
What?
That might be a farm.
They look like nice people, I
I mean, that right there looks like a farm or something, though.
Where
That's
is this?
A weird
Kyle?
farm. I have no idea.
Oh,
I just found these.
like-
so we can never move here now. Thanks.
I have, over the week, just inspired by last show's subjects, compiled a list of types of YouTube avatars made by, the most irritating people on YouTube, generally. I didn't want to use actual people's avatars, because I didn't want to call out anybody, specific.
That might be more powerful than us at the moment.
Yeah, no, that probably wouldn't have been a good idea. So I made my own generic examples of these types of YouTube avatars, and I thought I would show them here on the show, and we can discuss. This is the wacky vlogger.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
So you've most likely seen this one around.
I've seen oh man.
The solid colors,
It's amazing.
the outline, the crazy face
yeah.
is a big thing.
That's amazing. I see. Oh god, I saw like 3 of those this morning.
There's so many people use this.
Oh.
So these are like what our channel avatar would look like if we were doing these.
If
kinds
we
of
had
videos.
less self-respect.
I just spilled water everywhere.
Oh.
Yeah. At least it wasn't on me this time.
Number 2 is the ambiguous logo. So if you've seen this around, this is
yeah.
usually like a geometric shape with letters and numbers in front of it that indicate nothing about what the channel is or what the
Like,
group is. that owns
it's
the
not even
channel
like a
or what's
Minecraft
on the
block
page.
or like a Call of Duty
Yeah,
gun.
it's
or like
nothing. It's
anything.
just-
or a cake.
It's just letters. It's you have to guess at what it is. It could be anything.
World Logistics Hibernating Corporation with a Q.
Corporation.
You couldn't think of a keyword?
No.
Really? Nothing? Number 3, the webcam photo.
That's
Pretty much just this. It's
I
just
love
A lot like the first one, but with less effort involved.
exactly, yeah.
fantastic.
Again, God only knows what these people do. It's
How
just
did you get that face? It's just like halfway through making 2 faces, you just took a picture.
But that's usually what they
With like
look
the
like.
headphones on, like that's perfect.
We need to make like another Neely Files, but with your face instead.
Number 4 is the cartoon. We could actually be accused of having this one. Our channel is the White Lightning guy face.
Yeah.
But this one, I just kind of rushed through
It's
making
usually
these.
like stolen from something too.
Some people have started using the bit strips characters too,
Oh no.
which I hate.
It's
I just hate those so much. You wouldn't know. You were spared those because you don't go on Facebook enough. But there was recently a thing, just like one of those really brief internet fads, where I didn't ever even access it. I
Is it
guess
like the
it was,
cartoon?
I did it. I did
It
it.
was worse. It was like this thing where you could somehow.
They would basically
put together-
generate
yeah.
like a comic thing, and like just randomly generate a scenario with you and someone else. Be
It was
like-
randomly generated. They didn't even make the scenario.
No, just be like if I bring up you as a I think I still have bit strips, because like I did it just
Wait,
to see
did it
what it was
generate the
about.
characters too?
Well, if you have a Facebook and if you've gotten on bit strips, then yeah, your character's there. But
Like it makes it off of your photos or something? Is that what happens? Or do you
No,
still
well,
have to
I
construct the
think-
character?
I think you have to build your character
Okay.
still. But like if
I have no idea
you've
about any
if
of
you've
those.
opened it and then I get on bit strips and select Kyle, it'll just bring like a list like JP and Kyle are having a bad time in the desert, and it'll like show us like it'll just bring up something.
They're awful. They make no sense. They're not funny. And they're just aesthetically like the worst looking cartoon characters ever. Like I just hate the way they look. And so yeah, a lot of people will use those on these things.
The title.
Number 5, the title.
Oh.
So this one is just just words. It's just words on it. You would not believe how many people have this one though.
I guess if it's done in an aesthetically pleasing
No,
way.
it's not a logo. It's just text.
Oh.
Just text.
There's no design
This is a logo
involved.
though.
It's
there's
just text.
I understand.
Oh no, a lot of them are diagonal. They'll try to put a little spin on it, you know. Make it
Oh,
look
I get
creative.
a spin. You're funny.
But I hate you. But that's the most they'll do. There's no effort put into it at all.
Okay. I know.
And it's and that's the thing. It's not the title of
their channel.
Something, you know. It's not like the title of their group or something. It's just the channel name in a square, and that's it. And it's usually terrible colors. I just use black and white because that's our colors. But it's one you may notice a recurring theme in a lot of these, which is yellow backgrounds.
There is a lot of yellow.
Don't make a yellow background if you're making a YouTube avatar. Just
because it's the color of pea and lemons.
For the sake of originality and that.
Too.
Now this one's obvious. The Minecrafter.
Oh my god.
I play Minecraft.
Yes. This
There's
is easily
so
50% of
many of
YouTube.
You know what's even worse than that? When someone takes their skin file and uploads it as an icon.
Yeah,
And it's like
that happens a
it's
lot.
like the actual like skin texture. It's not like them.
Wait, I haven't seen
I've seen
that.
it so
What?
much because people think that it'll
Like
turn
the unfolded skin
Yes,
texture.
people think that it turns into their character, but it doesn't. I've seen it so much. It's just like this mesh of like character skin, and it looks so terrible.
Creepy.
I haven't seen that. I've seen variations on this one. There's a new one where they seem to be importing these 3D models of their skins that look slightly better, and so it's like a an avatar of their model's face. But there's still just so many of them.
Oh yeah, everyone plays Minecraft.
Yeah, which is why we don't, except for that one time that we did.
I think we're gonna stop.
We probably won't continue on that. Sorry if anyone was interested.
I mean, if you want it, I don't know.
The last one is the graphic designer. This is when somebody uses probably paint
Oh my god.
to put together a video. This one is most commonly used by people who make really crappy Call of Duty playthroughs and steal my name.
Wait, what? Oh, you! You stink!
I love your face in this picture. You having some problems?
It's like dripping everywhere.
I need to take a nap or something.
Can you just like make us all masks of this and we'll wear it one episode?
That'd be a great opener.
Just all just staring.
Hello. No, I like the this one. Yeah,
Oh.
masks of that one.
That's pretty good. What's your that's your favorite one?
That's my favorite one.
I really like.
The webcam.
This is my favorite one. Just because I've seen it so much.
So those are just the ones I thought of. You guys probably would know some other ones. I don't know if you know any
Let's
other
go name a
categories.
couple. If you want to.
Let me try this again.
I think you pretty much summed it up. Like,
I know,
what are
it's
you
Pretty
thinking?
close.
What are you
There's
thinking?
one other one that I thought of, which is just the girl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just.
I am a girl and this is my selling point. It's
Yeah.
probably the same person on Facebook who uploads a new photo every single week, but it's
Well,
identical to the photo from
It's not
last
even
week.
so much that. Something I noticed is, a big thing is like the fail videos,
Oh,
like
God.
fail channels. They'll upload the video, and for the screenshot of it, they'll put like a picture
Oh, yeah.
of like a girl's butt or boobs or something, and in the video that's nowhere in it. But
Yeah.
they put it there to get views, and then
It
the
works.
top
You've seen the
comment.
view count on
The
those?
top comment is always like if you came here for the boobs, and it's like 406 likes.
Yeah.
In this segment,
I break my back trying to get a hat.
we draw a topic from our hat, and we tell either our best or worst experience having to do with that topic, depending on which one is more interesting. And in the comments, you guys can actually suggest topics for us for this segment.
We kind of need to. We're running low.
Single things. Yeah. Well, we never had that many in there to begin with. We just threw some in there for it to start with. Which brain's not working today. I don't know what's going on. All right. So our topic for this week is
Best or worst?
Purchase.
It was Disney World, the one in Florida, I think. Whichever is Land or World. I bought a snow globe. I bought a snow globe, right? And on the way home, like it started leaking, but I didn't notice it. So like it just leaked in all like my bag, and I had like a lot of apparently like water damageable stuff from Disney World. and it all got like really gross and musty, and I had to throw it all out. So that like $5 snow globe ruined everything.
Aw.
So we stayed at a, I think it was Red Roof Inn, and you know, we wake up and we're like, hey, let's go face the day. We're gonna go to the Lexington. We're gonna go to the aquarium, and we're gonna have a good old day. We're checking our yes, they have a really good aquarium. So we're checking our bank accounts, just ready for the day to get going, and we see that they double charged us for the room. Like, he had it, like, the night before when he swiped our cards or something, there was an issue, and we were like, did you swipe it twice? He's like, oh yeah, but he's like, but that's because, we did not go through the first time. So we were like, okay, but then we saw that he actually charged us twice. Like $200 twice.
Oh wow.
And so we go to the front desk and we're like, yo! And like, what? Oh no, but it is only pending, so I will take it off. But we're like, no, we need this money. Like, we don't have money. We can't even buy food for ourselves right now. It's like, well, there's not much I can do right now. I'm sorry about that. And we actually drive to this crappy Wells Fargo, wait for an hour for them to tell us that they can't do anything about it either. And then, I mean, it was just an awful experience. Eventually it got resolved, but not soon enough. And that was my worst purchase.
One time I had an airsoft gun that I had once, and I lost like the clip from it or something. Like it just fell out one day while we were using it. Like, I don't remember when this was. It was back in middle school or something.
Probably during the airsoft video.
But we didn't have an airsoft video. We did. Oh no, we were gonna do a movie of it at some point or something, but we never ended up doing that. Anyway, I dropped the clip, and so I emailed the people like, hey, is there somewhere I can buy like a new clip somewhere? And I don't know why, but they were just like, oh, don't worry, we'll send you like 3 of them. And then they send me this box, and there's like several clips in it, and then entire containers of like airsoft bullets, like to replace the gun.
All right.
Awesome.
It was awesome. Like, and so yeah, anytime I bought airsoft bullets after that, or guns or anything, I bought it from that. I think it was like Crossman or something.
That's awesome.
That they just like sent me all this free stuff just because I had lost the clip. They didn't. I mean, I could have been lying. They had no idea. I was just like, yeah, I dropped it in the grass and I can't find it anywhere.
That's the thing, because I think at Disney World they have like a company policy where if you lose, drop, or destroy something that's like less than $10 at the park, they'll replace it for you at the front desk.
Oh, that's
because like they've done a psychological study, so like a good experience that was ruined and then like fixed again, is much better than just a good experience in general, because it leaves more of a lasting.
Well, like I said, I only bought stuff from them after that.
There you go.
It works. So
just like proof
business
and
tip
concept.
there. All right, so we actually have some mail this episode. I'm going to try to
Mailbag.
Or
Put a
we
bell
actually
in.
have some comments this episode.
When I'm doing this, put a bell in. Mailbag
Good one.
from Martin Dometic.
Yeah, he comments on our stuff a lot.
Yeah, he does. He said, since the 3 of you are just sitting on one side of a table and drinking from mugs, looking into a camera and right into my soul, I'll grab my mug and pretend I'm there on the other side of the table, and you're all admiring my new haircut while telling me stories and such.
Yeah.
Jesus, Kyle! Now you got it on me.
Wow! Hey! Okay.
I like your haircut, Martin.
From Oh My Nicole is good stuff. I'd rather be telepathic, I guess. My question for you guys is, if you had a pizza and it could talk, would you feel guilty about eating it?
I like how you start in the man voice for the
And then it
girl.
goes. Well, I didn't.
She was in our movie.
It is an upside down picture in black and white. I couldn't, and it's on a tiny screen. I'm sorry.
She was in the guards themselves. Actually, she plays one of the antagonists of the story.
I can't do a female voice. Okay, but yeah. So if we had a pizza and it could talk, would you feel guilty about eating it?
Can we kill it first?
I assume it's already dead.
That's the question.
You're eating it.
I mean, are we eating it alive, or can we like stab it or something?
You have to eat it
first?
alive.
Yes.
She didn't specify that. I don't know.
I think for me it would depend on if the pizza was being a jerk. Like, he was like, hey, yo, what are you gonna do? But if it was like, Lisa,
This is how pizzas talk.
please don't eat Lisa, then maybe I wouldn't. If it was nice,
If it wanted to die, I'll give it wanted to be.
I mean, how far are we go? Is it just like a voice emanating from the pizza, or is there like a mouth and like little pizza organs?
I'm sure it's just a voice emanating.
It's just a voice coming out.
I'm gonna say that it's a voice.
I would care less in that case.
I'd probably like sell it to someone for like $1 billion, like a talking pizza.
Plot twist: it's like the voice of someone in your family that you care about dearly.
That died and is now in my pizza.
No, well, I don't know.
Just a wizard has turned them into a pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the next message?
From Donut Vex.
Donut Vex.
You guys are so funny. I wish you guys, though, had more fans. Frowny face. I'm trying to spread the word about you guys, so good luck and you're great. You're great too, Donut.
Thank you,
You're
Donut.
great too.
I wish we had more fans too.
Well, it's a UR. Like, he shortened it.
Again, like, share, comments, all that. It'll help spread us around.
Hypnotist. From Turtle Towers, our very own Turtle Towers.
John, come on.
Huge!
No. Move on to the next
I don't
one.
actually understand that.
You don't need to.
You will. From Empress Miyuki.
Don't look it up.
From Empress Miyuki, who is a purple piano. I'm going to be looking forward to this every Tuesday, 2 upward arrows, and I can't wait to see the guards themselves. My question for you is, do you plan on continuing to produce Flash animation, even though your main focus now seems to be more live-action content?
I do plan on doing more Flash still.
Yeah.
We've just been busy for a year with movie stuff, so there hasn't really been time to get into Flash. The animation takes a long time. You gotta have to dedicate like a couple weeks to it and nothing else. So, but yes, I still will be doing more. I still will be making a Fable 3 experience. I swear, it's coming. It just hasn't gotten to it yet.
Okay, and we have another one here.
And there's a couple more animations coming out this year. So yes, there's still be more animated things.
Que Gniglau. I wish that too, Donut. I wish that a lot.
How is that?
I said your name backwards.
Why are you reading my response?
I don't know.
Are there any more, or is that it?
No, I think there were more, but I can't like load anymore. I don't know.
Okay, well that's the end of this episode. So we'll go ahead and conclude, as usual, with our Would You Rather of the week.
Oh, radical. Would you rather non-stop peeing for the rest of your life, or non-stop crying for the rest of your life?
Oh no, this is a good one.
Because like both of them are equally balanced bad.
Kyle is so distraught.
So either for the rest of your life, you're going to a job interview, you're just crying your eyes out. Okay.
I love a job in this position. Like sobbing, crying.
It says we get to interpret it as we will. So I'm gonna say sobbing, crying, just crying in general. However you cry.
They don't have face diapers. Just throwing that out there.
But
That's
non-stop.
He's just wearing a diaper.
They don't have like a diaper you can wrap around. There's no fix for it. That's all I'm saying. Not picking yet. I'm just pointing that out.
Well, I'm pointing out that even with a diaper, if you're non-stop peeing, it'll only last 2 minutes tops before you have to change it again.
I mean, if you could invent a pee-powered car.
Neither of these are okay.
Oh, of course not.
I'd rather cry. Some girls like that, right?
they like sensitive.
He's so tortured.
I would master the art of the sexy cry. But okay, hold
on.
on.
Is that a thing?
Yes. Okay. In movies, no one ever gets like weepy and sobby. There's just like a single tear.
There's never ugly cry face.
There's just a single tear rolling down their face, and they're just like looking off into like a volcano exploding, and like you hear like sad classical music.
To what degree is this coming from, and where is it coming from? Are you having to drink all the time to keep this up, or something?
No, it's magic. Okay, it's just magical peeing or magical crying.
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm gonna pick crying just because I'm gonna be like this for the rest of my life.
Looks like I have this massive hand.
Did you notice that I kind of flick people off when I pick mine up?
No.
Like I did this thing where I'm kind of like this, but like it looks really bad. Like I'm gonna try not to do it today.